Carlos, did that feel like one of the more complete games you guys have played all season?
Yeah, you could say that. It was a pretty solid game all around. Pitching, defense, timely hitting, some some of the plays that we made, especially in the outfield with Carson and AJ there. I think it was just good to see the guys playing their game, and we got the win there.
Seemed like everybody was especially happy for Hayden on the first Major League home run. Just what was the feel in the dugout and your personal feel when he got it?
Yes, it's good, man. His first one, you could see the celebration. As he's rounding the bases, the energy in the dugout. Guys were just excited for him. It's we know how hard he works and how hard it is at times for him offensively. But he's capable of hitting homers. In AAA we've seen that, and I'm glad that he was able to get that one out of the way.
Another first with Christian Scott.
I know, that was crazy. Yeah. I didn't know until somebody just told me, because how well he pitched for us in 2024. I didn't realize that, so that's on me, I guess. But he was really good, man. He was really good today. I thought the sweeper was a pretty effective pitch. He got swing and misses. The fastball he attacked. We make some good defensive plays behind him, but overall it was good to see that first one, and first of many.
Mike.
Carlos, when you get the balance offensively you've seen here the last few days, is any part of you like head scratching, like, where is this most of the time?
Well, I mean, also you understand it's a hard game. That they're gonna struggle at times. It's just you continue to stay positive. You continue to trust your players that at some point they're gonna come through, and it's good to see guys like Vientos having good back-to-back games. When he's on, like I've been saying, he can carry us. We saw that in 2024. But yeah, it's just good to see some of the guys here playing with some confidence, playing loose and having fun and picking each other up. I think we continue to have good at bats, up and down the lineup. JY, another good game. Bo, Carson setting the table up right there out of the leadoff spot. So there's a lot of good things going on offensively, top to bottom.
Will.
Hey, Carlos. A handful of Christian's strikeouts today came against left-handed batters. What does this version of Scott do for your rotation?
Well, he's important, right? Especially with some of the injuries that we're dealing. But man, we saw signs of that in 2024. I'm not surprised by it. But man, if we can get that version, which I'm pretty confident we will, that's another factor for us to turn this thing around right there. He's too talented. He's got electric stuff, and he's going to continue to help us.
Jerry?
You've been with Carlos on his long road back from the surgery. What's it mean to you and the guys?
With who?
With Christian. With Christian, his long road back. What's it mean for you guys who were there with him the whole time to see him, get that win today and finally get some reward for the long trip back?
It's not every time you got to miss a year plus rehabbing and you feel like you're on an island by yourself, down in Florida, and it could be a lonely place there at times and frustrating at times as well. And you got to give him credit. You got to give all the medicals and the trainers and the people that put a lot of hours and a lot of work behind the scenes to get this guy back on track. And, like I said, last year it was hard for him. And the fact that he's now performing, playing, pitching, and helping the team win baseball game, I'm pretty sure he's excited as well.
Andrew?
With Christian, how have you kind of seen his evolution as a pitcher, obviously from where he was in 2024 to where he is at this point?
I think the secondary pitches, the sweeper, when he came up in 2024, it was fastball heavy, a fastball that play at the top of the zone, explosive fastball. He still has that, but now you got the sweeper. He's got that split. There's a little bit of a quarter there too, so he can get righties and lefties out, and there's a lot of different weapons that he could go to now.
You had, I think, Perez warming there in the fifth inning.
Yes.
How close were you to pulling?
He was getting close, especially I think he was like 95, 96, so he was getting towards the end there. But I'm glad that he was able to get that last out there.
Daniel?
Carlos, en el juego de ayer hubo tanto tráfico que tuviste que utilizar tanto picheo. Háblame de Hall y especialmente Huáscar Abrazo Juan. ¿Qué significa para este conjunto que está ahí cuando tú lo necesitas.
Una pieza increíble, súper importante para nosotros. Brazo en el rol que lo hemos usado, bien sea como un opener, bien sea en los innings del medio del juego, en situaciones apretadas con corredores en base, contra derecho, contra zurdo, y su habilidad de agarrar la pelota. Este muchacho quiere pichar todos los días, que más bien nosotros tenemos que decirle, oye, necesitas par de días libres. Como te digo, ha sido una parte clave. Él sigue confiando, usando sus picheos, atacando la zona de strike. De verdad que todo el crédito para él.
Abby?
I know I know Lee Mazzilli gave you a nice little shout out, said, to Carlos Mendoza, you got this. What was your reaction in that moment, and just what does that mean to you?
Means a lot. I said it pre-game. I consider him a friend, and I get text messages from him. He stops by once a homestand. He's in the office. It means a lot, and I'm glad that we were able to play a good game in front of the crowd, celebration, special day for all of us, for Mass, for Bobby, and when you got a guy like that is going to the Mets Hall of Fame, saying that is just nice.
Christian, how's it feel to get win number 1 in Major League career?
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, it took longer than I would have expected and wanted, but yeah, it's nice to have the first one on my belt. I thought the defense played great today. I thought Senger called a hell of a game. Offense stepped up with a couple big swings, so it's nice to get that win for sure.
Mendoza was talking about how good your sweeper was today. Just overall, what do you think led to that type of outing?
I'll say the sweeper was a big part of it. Fastball command and sweeper command were huge for me today, especially the lefties. Being able to backdoor that pitch pretty consistently was big for me today, and just being able to get ahead of hitters and obviously put away pitches with guys on base. They made me work for sure. Credit goes to them, but I feel like I did a good job competing in the strike zone.
What did you think of the outfield defense you got?
Amazing. They're flying around out there. That ball was in the gap, that auto hit, and I was like, oh no. But AJ ran that down, and Carson had a great catch and right as well. So, it's what to come from expect. It's what to expect from those guys. Those guys are flying around out there, and it's great to be on the receiving side of that.
Carlos said that the biggest difference between you now versus a couple of years ago was you have a much more expanded repertoire, that you have much more pitches, more tools to work with.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with that. Just being able to go out and be able to get pitches when certain pitchers aren't on. I feel like I was kind of naked out there at some points in 24, but being able to come out and, new year and be able to, get outs with multiple different pitches has been huge for me.
How conscious were you of kind of where your pitch count was, and the fact that the pitcher was up in the bullpen when AJ goes out and makes that catch there in the 5th?
I wasn't too conscious about pitch counter, bullpen guy. I'm trying to get an out there, obviously. So definitely guys on base. I thought Liam made a great swing on the sweeper away to give them a run, but thought I executed pretty well in the strike zone there, especially getting towards the 5th inning. They did a great job.
What was it like seeing Senger get a hold of that one?
Yeah, it's awesome. He's caught me coming up through all the levels, so you want to see him get that moment, and the smile on his face as he was running the bases in the dugout was awesome. But getting that shower together was nice as well. Be able to get left peanut butter in my hair for a couple of weeks now, but that was awesome.
Christian, given the path you took to get here to this win, what's this mean to you?
It means a lot. Hopefully it doesn't take as long the second one, but being able to go out there and just go deep in games and give this team a chance to win. The bullpen's been grinding, been working really hard, so being able to go out there and go as long as I can in games is going to be huge for this team down the stretch. I know that. I'm not oblivious to it, so just trying to do that on a consistent basis and see what happens.
AAA, they're at the beginning, but how does it feel in a Major League home run?
Feels really good. Maybe a little better than the ones in AAA. So, probably one of the best feelings I've had. So, really good.
Did you know that ball was gone right away?
I felt like it was, but then I remembered the wind, and I started running, and I started begging for it to go. So I was begging when I was rounded first.
Saw you with the ball as a souvenir. Did you get it back?
Yeah, we did. Thanks to the clubbies for that. Those guys are the best. So,
how did they get it back?
I think they gave him something, Mets memorabilia. So thank the fan too, whoever it was.
What are you gonna do with it?
Frame it somewhere. Hopefully my house, but I don't know yet. Let's take it home and find a good spot for it.
What do you think was the key to Christian Scott's afternoon?
I think for him it's just a lot of strikes in zone. His stuff is very swing and miss, and when he's in the zone and he's locating that heater at the top, it's pretty tough to hit.
Christian was saying he liked sharing this with you because been with you for a long time. Your
Yeah.
first homer, his first win. What's it mean to you to share Christian's big first milestone with him?
Yeah, I think it's a really cool thing. I've had him for a while, and I've caught a lot of his games, and I think being able to share with him is really cool. I kind of thought we would do it together. I just kind of had a feeling, but have it actually come to fruition is really cool.
How would you say you've seen him evolve as a pitcher since in the minor leagues up until now?
Yeah, I think the confidence part for him has always been like the biggest thing, and just knowing like he can go in the zone and get guys out. He doesn't have to, go way out of the zone to get guys in swing and miss. So just going right after guys and attacking them is definitely going to be the key for him, and he's doing a good job with that.
There's a clip of you and him sharing a hug, you coming up the tunnel there. What was that moment like for the two of you? What did you guys say to each other?
Yeah, I just told I knew that was his first win, so I just congratulated him, and he congratulated me, and that was it. And we're both very happy for each other. So.